Greetings everyone, boys and girls. This is Jane here speaking, and how's it going? This is our sister art animation room, but don't worry, I'll be filming here just today, and I'll be doing to a lot of people's personality for an internet personality. The lifetimes has always have arrived, and we have arrived. And my channel is now turns to 600 subscriber. That's right. 600 subscribers, just everybody involved and had a small amount of people are fans, justice, and interested in my videos, and up in this creative work. Holy cow! I would have to say that thank you all the support with the personal account and the channels since I was in Maine, and it's been about 15 years since my life as well as childhood and teenagehood. There's not with that, and I just had to do it to make this more the videos that had to pursue it with the creative career has a performance as a profit and what a promotional attention, and it's just like that. What we are going to do has this 600 subscribers that are going to have the decision to be, I'll just make them over to the room, make a decorated studio. So whatever it's going to do as make the possible cosplay costumes, the career, so the part-times have a worker, and the creative works as a personal works. And so over here with this painting, like other drawings has the dragon, and it takes possibly it takes probably 12 days the periods until they get the Chinese and New Year to come. And notable have to, as my life as January 2021 is upside here. So let's get have this straight into it, shall we? And I meant to be just a help by the families with just single moms here. Is that really enough of that? But my aunties and step grandmothers that's anywhere to them located there. Just only have from the family members. So our families as aunties and step grandmothers had us look it up this when the James family to help the neighborhoods as houses and the village to recover the replacement the table and the painted through in the walls and the clean out the floors and have them as with all clearly. And it's as much clever as I doing some to the went in and outdoors, and I ran into to be the weekends. This probably take much the longer so that and I don't have it as expected with it and anticipated with the 2021 indoors production. During having the processing, there's a concept that we can have the going to do is make any of this miracle of the creative work, and I have it as me. That's all have it means to be the personal hobbies and as well have the finance workers that are real man workers. So it's all the real things. And there's a few other notes, and I was going to tell you this. There's a few other notes. I ran on looking up the YouTube the tasty video, where it has to be no bake cookies that they're preparing the Oreo cheesecake. So I decided to make this at home from scratch. Then I was involved with a low budget this desserts that it's kind of for the snack in here. And honestly, I made up this frozen cream cheese, and it seems to be the forms of ices for frosted, and it melt and it's quite a little bit, but it is warm. But I was just I was doing the processing at the stage and putting it here to the pot. I was a mixed rate as equipment to the milk. When I was at the cookie crumble, then I would just set over the side and put it into the Oreos as a process in the cheesecake here and put the fridge, and then it resulted to 70% excellent. This was an excellent quality just for an Oreo cheesecake. And I was a first success with Oreo cheesecakes at home. And it's been surprised by family members and just taste this. It just sounds like, oh, this isn't very good. It's too sweetly. It's a little bit. That's just a little bit too. And I promise I'll do the best to dessert maker, to the cheesecake maker, to the Oreo cheesecake, and it gives everybody at outdoors, and it gives them to the package. And I don't just have to be to make the money to give this to anybody. So I just get this forward, getting into it. So there's a other topic during the 2021 indoors productions that coronavirus is pandemic during the life with Leslie in the impact in Thailand that the notice by my teacher supporter, and I think it's swimming the trainers is reopening to back up online till February 2, which is after I was coming back to the swimming trainers. And I had this, my weight is still a little bit muscular, but I can't do just going to the every month this year to going to contest or competition. But despite that, I was his personality as a special kind of personal. Then I would get this long studying to make the musician, artist, and the music soundtrack from the random if I don't know this idea. But I'll just have the next month, so February. So it's going to be I was doing the upside of it this year. As for once, they also have the songs Romania as a boy band legends. It's called Ozone. I remember listening to Numa songs. That after the internet memes, the impact, which is quite a big popular as a hit. As a hit all the time. So I've been decided to make the English versions with Numa songs. And I have never the languages as I singers with Romania and English, just put them together. And for that otherwise that as I was keeping this carrying out this with carrying her with a roommate and setting up to make them over into the painted, but it is still painted, so the drawing here. And so social media, it's still active, but don't worry, the Instagram will be back to the online here. So I'm gonna make the photograph this lightings, burly effect, and so to put on the stop motion video. So, but I also had this piece of paper over it here, and this was a AA blend that has this possibility to make the 2D and the 3D animation videos. I guess probably I probably have to make this the Japanese animated style to the universe. So, and just prophesied that I had to get this new whole record of how much there's a piece of paper to carry it in here. So I filled the piece of paper and filled a colorful pencils, oil pencils for watercolors and everywhere. Just a poster around here. So James' sister is starting to reacted to Apple's created with the Blue Nearly's Entertainment in the small in-house studio. And I would the case to be to get the higher budgets and to get the higher money to that. We just actually making this a big money. So I would make it decorated to furniture and materializes the decorating this all the good part. That and I manage and I haven't just running a time to the full-time career, but without being to get this video diary because we don't want to expect it takes longer. But and I'll have to continue this making videos as more entertaining, more just high quality, and it takes much as forever. So it's just a young ages of a young adulthood. And this is a pretty much I have to say this here, but personal channel and the personal accounts that we took onto the Facebook pages. We have to decide to make the personal website. The Wix as a Wix and Webly. As a Webly as a freely just no budget and the cost have pretty much is all the bunches set expensive at that. And I have to have a running at full of the times have a low budget and a lot of spend on all of it that time. And I really have this pretty enjoyable people watches and fans increasingly, and I got a 600 subscriber. And if anyone's the people fans have around the worldwide, and make sure you have to click on the subscribers and get this 1,000 subscribers, then I would make something like delicious pasta and desserts, like cookies and brownies, to make a spaghetti and lasagna and cookie and brownies, so that 1,000 subscribers here. And I'll do it, gonna make it the best. So I was going to continue forwardly to say every hour to make TikTok videos, dancing and comedy to stuff. So, and not much I'm gonna say this is here. So this is a personal channel, so it got to 600 subscriber. Make sure you have to looking forwards and making the newest update. Hopefully it is going to February, the swimming trainers is coming back till February 2 during this coronavirus apocalyptic took place here. And I'll be after waiting this 1,000 subscriber. That's all pretty much all to say. I would have to just say thank you, your views, your responsive, your comments, and I greatly all appreciate it. Thank you all the support with us and our personal channel. And that's all pretty much to say. All I have to say, thank you for all the subscribers. And that's all pretty much to say. So I'll be at make more of the videos to come and follow me on the social media and whatever you want to. So just to get this out of here. So vacuum cleaners, the family, just noises in the background. And not much as I have to say. See you around for the next videos as always. Later.